Three, two, one, action.
I'm listening.
35 pairs just came in.
So how many can you get me?
4 pairs.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I got resellers all over town.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling very happy and privileged to be sitting here next to the big director himself.
Hey, let them know. Let them know. Let them know what we be. What we at? Let them know where we at.
Tell me where that idea came from.
So the idea originally came from Rondell.
Okay.
He's the creator. He's the founder. He found everything with the resellers. Now, what me and Tom did, we basically took the script and we rewrote the script.
Okay.
And there's a funny story about that because while we was rewriting the script, Rondell actually he went to Texas for 30 days. He had to handle something.
Okay.
So while me and Tom was writing the script, he came back and he seen we changed the script. He's like, "Oh, I like this script a lot." I know you do. I know you do. But look though, I left.
Okay.
I went to the store. I went to go get some chips. I came back. You know, you hear.
New change.
Yeah. My head like, okay, before I left, I knew you wasn't typing. I get here, he's over there retyping the script. I'm like, what you doing? He's like, oh, I'm just retyping the script. I was like, no, don't do that.
You said you liked it. Why are you doing it?
If you like the script, don't change it.
Okay, very, very interesting. So there was a script and then there was a rewrite and then there was, from that point, you guys were like, okay, we finalized it and we're going to film with this one, right?
Yeah.
So how long between that time of like finish writing the script to actually getting to that execution day? What was the time in between?
So in the middle of that, we had like 14. Well, we have 2 rehearsals.
Okay.
Every week.
Okay.
It lasts about 2-3 hours. I think even at one point, James was like, "Yo, I had enough." He's like, "I'm gonna just do it one time a week." I think we was like on our 3rd month already.
Okay.
He was like, "Yo, we on our 3rd. This is our last one. I can't do it no more." I was like, "Okay, cool. That's what I want to like.
Yes.
Beat it in." And then as far as pre-production, it got wild because I don't know if you're familiar with San Diego, but I lived in Otay at the time.
Okay.
Tom lived in Linda Vista.
Okay.
So when I had to keep driving back and forth.
Oh,
and you know,
yeah.
gas money in California was like $5.49.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, Tom.
I
I can't keep coming back and forth. Yeah, so the pre-production took a while. We had James and D-Baz. We had them do rehearsals for not for 2 weeks, but twice a week.
Yeah.
For like 3 months.
Ooh.
And James was like, at the 3rd month mark, he was like, "No, you know, I had enough. I can't keep doing this," which is cool because at that point it was like, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And by that point, and then as far as me and Tom, I kept coming back from my house. I lived in Otay at the time.
Okay.
And he lived in Linda Vista.
Okay.
I kept driving back and forth.
Yeah.
So at one point, I was like, "Yo, I'm just have to stay here." He was like, "Okay, cool. Bring your clothes and stuff." I was like, "All right." I didn't leave from my place, but I just had, I stayed at his place because I kept coming.
Yeah, you just packed the bag. You're like, I'm not about to keep taking a 20-minute drive.
Free lines. He didn't have no food, but but in the middle of that, we had another person came in, and we was trying to figure out, where we're gonna get these places at.
Yeah.
Because as far as as a director, a lot of people think you just come on set and you just train the actors.
Yeah.
It's far way more than that. You come in, you do pre-production. You do production and post-production. In pre-production, you got to figure out who's going to act, what time can they come, what day, because we film it in 13 days. We got to figure out the 13
logistics.
days. And then as far as, who's doing the food, who's going to get the locations, and then you doing budget. There's one point the 3rd guy was saying, like, "Yo, we got to get these Lamborghinis. We got to get 30 women, IG models." And I'm looking through the budget like,
There ain't no room for that.
Well, we must be spending your money. Because this is a little...
right.
And we had to pull it back. And it actually ended up working out because he wanted like a big old mansion scene.
Yeah. For the party scene,
And the party scene, that's what original was. It was supposed to be like a party scene. It was a mansion scene. And that one scene would have cost $7,000.
Oh, wow.
And we only had 6 hours.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had 11 or 12 pages to film.
Oh, no.
So that's a page.
Exactly.
So it was just, I'm not telling, this is the one, the creator, because he's the one that wanted that mansion. I was like, It's
Not
not
gonna
gonna
work.
happen. And you just sometimes you know it's gonna be a disaster.
Yeah.
Because you know it's not gonna work. Like, bro,
That much? You got that many moving
he's talking
parts?
about we gotta do 5 hours outside and then 7 hours inside the house, and I'm like the daylight and it's not gonna match.
No, it's not gonna
match. If you want
match.
to do that for real, it's just like 3 days. But it took about 3 months for pre-production to figure all that out.
Okay, cool. So then, how it took about how long with the script, and then how long it took 3 months with pre-production. Script is in that.
I would say yes. The script was in that, but the thing was, I kept changing the script.
Couldn't decide on it. Okay.
It was like there was one point Tomlin was like, he was about to wring his neck around me, like, bro, stop changing the script.
Yes.
And then I stopped. After 17 times, I stopped. And then I think it was like on day 4 on the 13 days.
Okay.
And Tom always smokes.
Uh-huh.
I take my cigarette break. He goes outside. I was like, I grabbed Merrick and James and Clinton, and I was like, look, this ain't in the script.
So you're still changing it, but you're just not doing it officially on the paper.
I was like, hey, look, this ain't in the script. I'm like, yada, 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 do this
Yes.
before Tom come back in. If Tom come back in, what we doing? I said, it's not in the script. He's like, no, we're not filming this. I said, look, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, that's what you have to say. That's the director.
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
As I remember, you actually came from behind the camera and spent some time in front of the camera as the infamous shoe plug.
Yeah.
Please tell me a little bit about that.
So I wasn't even supposed to be shoe plug.
Okay.
I was just supposed to be straight director. I wanted to focus straight on directing. And then, but mind you, we have 50 cast members, like 50 speaking roles.
Yeah.
So we didn't even have a shoot plug for a character. So Tom is running through it like, oh, we could use so and so. It's like, oh, we already using it for this role. Oh, we can use so and so. We gonna use this role. So he's scratching his head. And then James and Deep Bass is going, and I
Running through lines.
Yeah, I'm running through lines like, because when I run through lines, I talk like kids. If I was the kid role, or so I'm talking like shoe plug, and Tom was like, oh, that shoe plug right there. I was like, all right, bet we can do that. Then let's run it. And then when I got in front of the camera, it was just 1 or 2 takes. I knew what I had to do. I wanted to keep my role small because I didn't want to focus on acting. I wanted to focus on directing.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It was just 1 or 2 takes. Hey man, I'm gonna shoot. Good as hell, boy. Let me get out and do that.
And you did what a director does, which is get it done.
Yeah.
You're like, we can't find an actor. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pop in front of the camera for a moment, do the little roll. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Back behind
and
the
then
camera.
one of the actors came and was like, hey man, you did a good job, man. I was like, cool. I gotta get back to my director.
There you go, right? Back to the thing you were hired to do, and that was direct.
Yeah,
Dang, that's fabulous. And where did the inspo for that character, like, where were you pulling from? Is that like a side of Kevin?
No.
Where did that come from?
Shoe plug always trying to get over on people. He just like, get those earrings from. Shoe plug. That's what. I think shoe plug. I was born in the Pure Beach, San Diego, California, Pure Beach. But Compton. I got friends up there and stuff.
Yeah.
So sometimes I go to the hood, and shoe plug is really like those people on the plug. They can get you things.
Yeah.
But they like be a little shady.
It's a little questionable where those things came from.
I got these TVs in the back of my car, man. $200. What's up, man? Like, where'd you get it from?
Right.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, bro, those was in the dumpster last week, and you just pulled them out. You try to sell it to
You
me.
looking for the cops? Or
Right. Oh my
God. That's where I originally got shoe plug from.
Wow.
He's just person from the hood.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy. You just did what you needed to do, filled the role, got back to the job at hand, which was directing. How was working with the kids? As I understand it was about 5 or 6 kids on set.
Yes. So the kids actually was great. They was perfect. And even taking directions, because Tom was like, when he got the kids, at first it was supposed to be 2 kids.
Okay.
And then Tom interviewed 2 more kids, and he was like, oh, let's do 4 kids. I said, that's too much work.
That's work.
Supposed to be 2 kids in the script.
Right.
So I was like, I can't say no. I said, it's cool. I'll tell him.
It's cool. I'll tell him.
So I was like, no, we got to prove. I'm like, all right, Tom. And then he's trying to coach me. He's like, all right, when you talk to these kids, you got to be like, I'm like, Tom, what way, man? And they took great directions. I was like, I didn't have to be like, hey guys, this is for us. You know,
I know. You got to talk to them in the kid
They're
voice.
acting. This is what they want to do.
Exactly.
So some directors going to tell them straight up, hey, don't do that. Move to the left. Left to right. And I always kept it professional.
Yeah.
I wasn't like, yo, I'm going to whoop your ass.
If you don't move from the right to the left.
Exactly. And it was, like I said, it was perfect. We did it in, I think, in 6 hours. And,
Wow, very nice.
I think it's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah, I mean, one of those kids I heard like threw up with the
Yes, we
the
had
front roll-ups.
we had about 6, 7, 8 boxes, I think, and they were just going through it.
Oh my god!
And then like I started saying like, bro, this is a lot of fruit roll-ups, bro. But yeah, we ran through it, and I think it was only like a packet left, like a 6.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was a lot of fruit roll-ups.
When you get them kids candy, they just keep consuming.
Exactly. And yeah, I'm sorry if the parents are looking at this. I'm sorry about the fruit roll-ups.
But it sounded like an awesome day. I know I would have loved to be a kid and just have endless fruit roll-ups. So that's amazing. You said that was one of your favorite days on set.
Yeah, one of my favorite days on set. Because mind you, that was after the 13 days. That was a pickup shot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So we just called everybody up. It wasn't even supposed to be in the scene.
Really?
The problem was, Shoe Plug comes in the middle of the movie.
Okay.
And when you see Shoe Plug, don't nobody know who Shoe Plug is. Like, you see everybody else. Like, you see, like, Ben the Killer. You see who's Ben the Killer, and then he comes later on. Like, it's an introduction. We just see Shoe Plug. We just see Shoe Plug. But he comes later on in this bar scene. He's like, who is this guy? So Shoe Plug really just sets the tone in the movie. Like, what's reselling is all about.
Yeah, because he's writing the opening scene, right?
Yeah. Back in the 70s, he's trying to sell some fruit roll-ups. Can't even spell it right. It's like roll-up. And then, like, it's these shoes on the table. It's like, yo, they don't got them. They sold out. And he's like, yo, I got them, basically. Like, how much? You know, so and that's basically what reselling is. Don't know why else got them, but I got them right here.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's what who's Shoe Plug. It sets the foundation of the movie.
Yeah, supply and demand. So how much did you know about reselling shoes and kind of that culture prior to getting involved in this project?
So I was never a reseller.
Okay.
Never resold shoes.
Okay.
I grew up buying Jordans.
Okay.
That was my thing. I bought like the I don't even know the Jordan's names, but
yeah,
I knew when I had some good ones. I knew, you know, when you had some good ones, you walk in like, ooh, where you get those from? I was like, oh.
You don't even need to know the size.
I didn't know they that good. But I rocked the Jordans and like the Jordan ones, the retro Jordans. That's what they call them. I had a couple of those, and I didn't really know, but never got into reselling. The biggest person in reselling that knows everything is the creator. I never sold one shoe in my life.
Wow.
No collectors, anything. But I grew up wearing Jordans shoes, and I know how great shoes is. You gotta have good shoes.
Were you in the lines, or were you kind of getting them online afterwards?
I never stood in line because I got the most terrible patience. Like, if I ain't in line, bro. Like, in and out with my nerves. Like, I be sitting there in and out, like, bro, it's taking too long. But no, I never stood in line. I just, I know Jordans, that was my thing back in the day when I wore them. And I was like, oh. And then sometimes, I guess I just happened to pick up right.
Then that's cool.
And then I knew it wasn't, so the ones that wasn't good, it's like, oh, what's those? I was like, oh, these must not be good. And, you know?
Right.
But when I got the retros on, everybody, oh, when you get those?
He was like, oh, okay.
You don't know? They the 13s, they the 9s, bro. Yeah, 9s.
I knew that. I was testing you. I love that. Well, that's fabulous. I know that I hear a little bit of buzzing about a 2 because 1 went so well. Yeah. So is that like kind of the energy? You guys are moving right along with it.
So we're gonna see how this one do first, and I think it'll do absolutely great. But after the whole thing was done, I wrote 120 pages.
Wow.
And the thing about me when I write scripts, Tom always has to just come in and does all the correct spelling.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, not this again. You know?
Gotta go through. I gotta correct.
You know, Tom with the glasses.
All right. Now it's finished.
But I think 2 can be better, way better.
Yeah.
The way I wrote it, it's just you would never expect it because some people would be like, and I don't even write scripts. That's
really?
I wrote 100. Like I was a boy in English class, like when write about like Napoleon. Oh, Napoleon fought wars, and Napoleon fought wars that was big. Napoleon died somewhere between 1968. And
fighting wars.
fire.
Oh my God, that is
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was only like a half a page. I still have 12 pages left. I'm like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna get through. I was like,
Dang, so you just must really be connected to this story and really connected to this project.
well, that too. I'm connected to the story. I'm connected to the project. But
Yeah.
I think is just gotta just go out and do it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, I love that.
The director, I never directed a feature film before. I did it.
Yeah.
Because you got to start from somewhere.
Exactly.
120 pages. I was like, I started writing, and within 3 weeks, I was 120 pages done. Boom.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Just I don't know. You just got to do it.
Yeah, once you
It's-
get that, you just keep going with it when you
Yeah.
feel that energy.
Yeah, it's just I don't know where it comes from. I always had a creative mind because I did skits.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you never get nothing done if you don't do it.
Yeah, you're right. I love that. So, is there anything you want to kind of tell the audience in wrapping up this interview? Is there anything we might have left out? A lesson that you feel maybe everyone won't get from the project, but you want to tell them about it?
Let me see. I think it's just the last thing. What I just basically said is, you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Do the project, and I know a lot of people be like, there's people at me, I want to start with a short film first before I do a feature film.
Yeah.
Do it. Do the feature film. Damn the short film.
Yeah.
Just do it. I think Tarantino, he's a great director, and his first film was straight trash. He said, and then he did Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
It was the second film after he did his trashy first film.
Yeah, exactly. You
know?
just got to
So
do it.
You just gotta do it. And then I would say another thing is to be easy to work with.
Yeah.
Don't be difficult. Don't be difficult to work with. Be I wouldn't say like a pushover, but
Yeah. Always willing to create.
create collab.
Yes.
And you never know who's watching you. I didn't know Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one day he had a camera in his hand, and then one day he's calling me up talking about he wants to be the producer and he wants me to direct. So you never know who's watching you.
Yeah.
Just always act professional everywhere you go. Because if you're going like, nah, F this mother, and like, no one ain't gonna hire you, bro.
Yeah.
You slapping people off. I ain't gonna hire
Sounds
that
like
guy.
a terrible. Stay far away from that guy.
So believe in yourself, and you never know who's watching you. Because one day someone might call you up and say, "Hey, I want you to direct this film."
Yeah.
And then something else might come up.
Yep. And career just kind of
And
started.
career. That's how basically
Yep.
stuff starts.
Because this right here, I am so grateful to be a part of the beginning of you guys. You have something amazing with number one. You're going to have something crazy amazing with number two. And I'm just glad to be on the train from day one, start one of this kind of you guys marketing, pushing it out, and showing the world what you did. Like what you did as a new crew, cast. So it's an amazing experience.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for being here, talking to me, chatting it up, and I look forward to the premiere. I'm gonna be dressed to the nines,
Dressed
showing
to the
up.
nines?
Yes, dressed to the
Okay,
nines.
who you trying to impress?
Myself, what you talking about? I'm pulling up, looking damn good.
Okay, all right.
There you go.
I'm gonna show up to the premiere too. Hey, we on camera. Hey, watch the Resellers Part 1. Watch it. It's a great film. You guys see it. Thank you for watching this interview. All right.
That's it.
Let's go.
Bye, guys.
I'm gonna get something to eat.
Not from Tom's Fridge.